What's going on, everybody? It's me here, Psychotic T-Bone, coming to you once again with a new patch update that happened today in Titanfall. First, I'm going to give you the rundown of the new features on all platforms. Then I'm just going to break it down to you for what the Xbox One has in store for you. Right now, Private Match is in a beta form. This is the first public test of their new Private Match mode. It gives you a way to organize matches with and against your friends for casual or tournament play. Some features are unfinished or not yet implemented, and if they will let us know, or we let them know over at Respawn. Right now, Private Match will support 2 to 12 players with 1 to 6 players on each team. You can start new Private Match lobby by choosing it on the main selection screen alongside the campaign, multiplayer, and training. Invite your friends in or have them join you at any time. Choose any of the game's maps or modes, CTF, Pilot Hunter, etc. to play in. Choose which team you'll be on. There's no XP gain, challenge progress, or achievement unlocking while in Private Match. That is the unfortunate part. For this beta, the last game summary screen will display what you will have earned in normal play outside of a private match. But be aware this progress will not be recorded in your lifetime total. For this beta, there is no concept of a lobby leader. Any player can change game options in the lobby or start-stop match countdowns. All private match games are still played on dedicated Xbox Live Cloud compute servers like normal matches are. New options like round time, score limit, and much more will come in future updates. There are party colors. Your party members and their Titans will show up on the minimap with green colors instead of the normal blue that other friendlies will use. Their names are also drawn in green on your HUD and in the pre-game lobby. This helps you figure out where your friends are, what they're up to, and especially in the heat of combat, this will definitely help. Your Titan, there will be an auto Titan color. Your Titan's name will show up in the HUD with a gold color that your own name does. Previously, it had the same blue color as other friendlies. This will make it easier to keep tabs on what your Titan's doing and how it's going. They removed the wall hack exploit. PC cheaters were able to modify their local configuration files to enable sort of a wall hack cheat using illegal game codes. They've closed that exploit that has been being used. Menu changes. There's been some menu changes. Play multiplayer is now the top option on the private lobby menu. If you completed both the IMC and militia campaigns, it also has been renamed from Classic Play, since the term Classic was something they used internally, and it was also confusing to some players. The game version that you're on will also be in the menu. Basically, it'll tell you in the lower corner of your screen, it'll tell you what update and what beta or whatever you have on the game. Like it'll be like 1.093, 1.52401, something like that. Now, features for the Xbox One people. New features, which I'm actually kind of happy about. The Party app shortcut in menus. They've added a shortcut in all menus that opens up the Xbox One's Party app by pressing the left trigger on the controller, similar to existing right trigger shortcut that invites friends. You can also press B to close it when you're done, or just leave it up. It's much easier than the manual method of going to the home screen, opening My Apps and Games, selecting the app, scrolling over a few screens to the party, then opening it, blah, blah, blah. So they've tried to make it a little bit easier. Game balance changes have been made. The Gooser Challenge, which I told you about before, where you have to kill 50 ejecting pilots, has now been reduced to 5 for Generation 5 Challenge. It's going to make it a little bit easier for people, as well as it makes it a lot more fun. Alright, the 40mm magazine capacity for default and extended mags has been changed. It's been deemed a little too powerful, and it can also be the only weapon that can take down a Titan without having to reload, if used properly. However, 20 rounds per magazine were providing to be too high and very overly tolerant of discriminate fire. They've reduced it down to 12 rounds per magazine, which still allows the player to take a Titan down without reloading, but it helps balance out against other Titan weapons. The extended mag now, instead of having 25, it will be dropped to 16. The Titan quad rocket mag size has changed. During development, there were times where the quad rocket was too powerful, so they made changes to pulling it back before shipping. Lessen the screen shake impact, lessen the duration of the first-person impact, lower the magazine size, pull back damage, etc. They currently struggle against other Titan weapons, going back to the 5.6 default extended magazine size to help balance the weapon and allow players to miss a few shots but still be effective. It was 4.5, now it's 5.6. Quad rocket damage versus the Titan shields. It was taking too long to drop a Titan shield with the quad rocket at 5 shots. This meant that you had to reload before you can even drop a Titan. The only Titan weapon that had this issue. They upped the damage against Titan shields so you can drop a shield with 4 shots, combined with increased mag size. This damage increase effectively gives you more volley in the mag to deal serious direct hull damage. The quad rocket rapid fire mod magazine size changed. They've upped the magazine size for the quad rocket's rapid fire mod to help compete with the changes made to the extended magazine from 5 to 6. Rapid fire mod magazine size is now upped from 16 to 18. The amped Kraber Titan damage changed. They've upped the damage on the Titan Kraber burn card. Does the Titans, so now it's only significantly effective small arms weapon against the Titans. Nope, it only amples to the amped version of the Kraber. The damage goes up from 100 to 800. They've also added to give the Kraber burn card a little more character, as well as to give you something to shoot if you have a hard time hitting those little pilots with the Kraber. So snipe away at those Titans, bad boy, before they kill you. Hardpoint domination scoring has changed. They wanted to reward and encourage players to go out and capture hardpoints, make it more objective based like it should be. Capturing hardpoint went from 150 now to 250. Assisting went from 75 to 100. Neutralizing 50 to 150. Assisting in the neutralizing 25 to 75. Killing a player inside the hardpoint from the outside 75 to 50. Killing a player inside the enemy hardpoint from outside 75 to 50. Killing a player inside the hardpoint from an enemy hardpoint 75 to 50. Killing a non-playable character inside an enemy hardpoint from inside the hardpoint 25 to 10. Killing a player outside a friendly hardpoint while inside of a hardpoint 75 to 50. Killing an NPC outside or inside from the hardpoint went from 25 to 10. Defending the hardpoint now goes from 75 to 25. There are CTF changes in Capture the Flag. Killing the carrier while returning the flag was worth 400. Combined while capturing was worth 500. These changes are meant to reward players that capture the flag a little bit more to those who kill the carrier. Defense is still very important in CTF, so they want to make sure defending points high enough still encourage playing defense. Here's a breakdown of the changes. Capturing went from 500 to 400. Returning 250 to 100. Killing 150 to 100. And here's the bug fixes on all the platforms. They fixed an issue where the Titan firing ordnance would not show on the minimap correctly. They fixed a rare bug with the pilot health pools that would make them virtually invincible. There was rare cases the Titans could be called in through solid geometry. Titan shields are now protect friendly rodeo players from explosion damage such as an arc cannon. Fix a case where a pilot can embark a Titan through walls. The split fire LMG and XO16 firing sounds will no longer sometimes cut off before the gun is finished firing. The Archer now locks on to the top of a heavy turret rather than the base of the turret. The Archer's rockets now home in on Titans correctly when they lose targets or kneeling. Fix shadows incorrectly shimmering on particular areas of lagoon. Fix the satchel charge and particle walls, causing pilots to permanently rodeo their pilots. permanently rodeo other pilots. They fixed certain characters not rendering properly in the French and other languages. They fixed an issue where initializing would be displayed if a server wasn't found. Fixed being unable to scroll the top of the data center list after scrolling down. Greatly reduced the bandwidth used when connecting to a server. People who previously could not process past the load screen when connecting to servers should be able to play now. Grunts now show up on the minimap when they shoot. That's all the updates that there was today in Titanfall. That's pretty much a lot. There were some others there for the PC, which I'm not really going to cover too much on because this video would go a lot longer than it should. Well, enjoy. Have fun.